Hey everyone, hi, good afternoon to everyone, and once again welcome you all to the Swiflearn. My little mathematicians, how are you all? Yes, hope you all are fine, superb. Yes, alright guys, tell me, how's your studies going on? All fine, superb. Okay, that's great. Alright everyone, so once again, good afternoon to everyone who have joined the session. And let's start the session, guys. And once again, welcome you all to the Swiflearn. My little mathematicians, how are you all? Okay, so let's start the session, guys. Alright, so before starting the session, let me introduce to myself. My name is Meenal Bahre. You already know me. I'm your maths instructor. Alright, so everyone, ready for the session, guys? Tell me, are you all ready for the session? Okay, so with great enthusiasm, with great energy, let's start the session. So for the one who have joined the session for the first time, let me introduce you them with the Swiflearn. Alright, so Swiflearn is India's most sincere learning destination for classes 1st to 10th. We will provide 100% live and interactive classes for the grade 1st to 10th. Alright, and in each batch we have a maximum of 6 students. We have a maximum 6 students. Why? So that we will give personalized attention to each and every student in each and every classes. Alright. Also, we have a dedicated academic mentor team to track and work on the student progress. And our team will provide the progress reports to the students so that they track their progress on timely basis. Also, we will cover the syllabus, CBSE and ICSE syllabus as per the school exam schedule. And also, we will handle the custom request. So, whenever any doubt, आपको किसी भी टॉपिक में कोई भी डाउट होगा इन एनी टॉपिक इन एनी सब्जेक्ट तो क्या होगा उसके अकॉर्डिंग आपके लिए क्लासेस अरेंज हो जाएंगी. So we will handle all types of custom requests. Alright. Also, let's move to our key feature. We will provide the detailed progress reports to the parents. In the PTM, we have a parents teacher meeting. So we will provide the detailed progress reports to the parents so that they track their child progress on timely basis. Okay, and also the students, you can take unlimited practice tests with the Swiflearn. आप हर subjects के unlimited practice tests दे सकते हो, objective as well as subjective. Alright, also in the Swiflearn we have a Swiflearn academic test series so that आप क्या करोगे, आप अपना national level में अपनी ranking देख सकते हो, your preparation level. Alright, so this will happen on the weekly and on the monthly basis. Also, we have a subjective test for the school exams. Alright, so for the school exams, आप क्या कर सकते हो, आप subjective test भी दे सकते हो. Alright guys, so if you want to experience a quality teaching with Swiflearn, book a free trial class with the Swiflearn. Once try the free trial class, okay, with the Swiflearn, so that you will experience the best quality teaching. Okay, alright. Okay everyone, now if you are new to our channel and if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, click on the subscribe button, press the bell icon so that you never miss any update from the Swiflearn. Okay, and if you like the video, click on the like button, comment, and don't forget to share it with your friends, guys. Okay, everyone. So tell me, guys, are you all ready for the session? Tell me first. Are you all ready with your pen, with your copy? Yes. So today is the session 3rd for the triangles. I have already discussed the 2 sessions. In those 2 sessions, we have discussed what is the meaning of congruence of a triangle, types of triangles, and in the last session, we have discussed the criteria, the rules for the congruence of triangle, SAS rule, ASA rule, and AAS rule. Alright, in today's class, we will recall all those criteria and solve some questions based on those criteria. And today we will discuss the properties of isosceles triangle. Alright guys, so ready for the session? Okay, so today is the triangle's 3rd session. Alright, so let's move on to the objective of today's class. So today we will recall all the 3 criteria, all the 3 congruence rule, ASA, SAS and AAS rule. Side angle side rule, angle side angle rule, and angle side congruence rule. Alright, and next we will discuss isosceles triangle and its property. What is isosceles triangle? I think you all remember. What is isosceles triangle? The triangle in which 2 of the sides are equal. Alright, and next we will state and verify the theorem, that is angle opposite to equal side of an isosceles triangle are equal, and solve the problem based on it. And we will state and verify the other rule, that is the vice versa. of this rule that the side opposite to the equal angles of a triangle are equal, and we will solve the problems based on it. Okay guys, so are you all ready for the session? Okay, so give me a high five. Alright, so let's start the session guys. Okay, so first we will recall what is SES congruence rule. So what is the statement for SES congruence rule? Two triangles are congruent if what? If the two sides and the included angle are equal to the sides and the included angle of the other triangles. So here the side and the included angle of one triangle is equals to the side and included angle of the other triangle. So this is what? This is SES congruence rule. Alright guys, now let's move on to the second rule. What is the second rule? ASA congruence rule. So what is the statement? Two triangles are congruent if two angles and the included side of one triangle are equal to two angles and the included side of the other angle or the triangle. Alright, so here what happened? Actually, let me just draw the diagram for you. Here, if this is one triangle and here this is one triangle. Let me name this triangle. This one is ABC and this one is PQR. Alright, these are the two triangles. So what is this statement? If two angles and the included side, for example, if angle A is equals to angle P and angle B is equals to angle Q and the included side, that is AB 5 centimeter and PQ is also 5 centimeter. So what we can say? These two triangles are congruent by which congruence rule? Angle side angle congruence rule. Got it everyone? Okay, that's great. Okay, now let's move on to the third criteria that we have discussed in the last class. Alright, so here is the third criteria. Two triangles are congruent if any two pairs of angles. For example, here angle A equals to angle Y, angle B equals to angle Z, and one of the side, this side, that is the side AC is equals to the XY. If this is equal, then we can say these two triangles, that is triangle ABC is congruent to triangle XYZ by which criteria? By angle side congruence criteria. Alright, and you know that in the last class we have discussed the proof of all these criteria. Alright, so now today we will discuss the problems based on these criteria. So guys, ready? Tell me fast, are you all ready? Okay, so let's move on to the first question. What is given in the first question? Let's read together. If line L and M are two parallel lines, these line L and M are two parallel lines intersected by another pair of parallel lines. These are the another pair of parallel lines P and Q. We have to show that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA. So here what we have to prove? These two triangles ABC and CDA are congruent to each other. Alright, so what you all say? Let's solve this question together. So moving on to the solution of this question. So what is given? Let's have a look. What is given? L is parallel to M and P is parallel to Q. This is given. Alright, and now what we have to prove? We have to prove that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA. Alright guys. And next, moving on to the proof. Okay, so in triangle, we will consider the triangle. So proof, consider triangle ABC and triangle CDA. So here, in these two triangles, if I say, since L is parallel to M, alright, and AC is transversal, and AC is transversal. Alright, so here L is parallel to M and AC is transversal. So can you see any pair of angles are equal? Yes, these two pairs of angles are equal and the reason is alternate angles. So I can say L is parallel to M and AC is transversal. So angle BAC is equals to angle, what I will say, DCA, and the reason is they are the pair of alternate angles. Alternate angles. Alright, okay guys, and what we will say, this line AC is equals to AC. So here AC is equals to AC. The reason is it is a common line. So I will say that it is a common line. That's why it is equal. And also, let's have a look. Also, we know that P is parallel to Q and AC is transversal. P is parallel to Q and AC is transversal. Alright, so if P is parallel to Q and AC is transversal, so can I say these two pairs of angles are also equal? Alright, yes, we can say that. So I must say that BCA, angle BCA is equals to angle what? Angle DAC. I can say this, angle DAC. Alright, and the same reason, alternate angles. So in these two triangles, angle BAC equals to angle DCA, AC is common and angle BCA equals to angle DCA. So can I say that these two triangles, that is triangle ABC, is congruent to triangle what? CDA. Alright, and the reason is by which criteria? By angle side angle congruence rule. Congruence rule. So yes, we have proved this, hands proof. What we have to prove? We have to prove that triangle ABC is congruent to CDA, and we have already proved it. Okay, so this is the first question, and in this way we have to solve the question. Alright guys, any problem, any doubt in this question? Let's just check. If you have any doubt, tell me fast. Okay guys, tell me, do you have any doubt in this question? No? Alright, if you have no doubt, let's move on to the second one. What you will say? Let's move on to the second question. Alright, so let's move on to the second question, and here is the second question. Here is the second question. Alright, so what is given in the second question? AB is a line segment and P is its midpoint. Okay, and D and E are the points on the same side of AB, such that angle BAD equals to angle ABE, and also angle EPA is equals to angle DPA. We have to show that these two things we have to show. That triangle DAP is congruent to triangle EPB and AD equals to B. Alright, so we have read the question. Any doubt, guys, tell me. Okay, so you all want to try this question? What do you all say? Will I give you time to solve this question? Alright, so let's see what is given in the question. AB is a line segment and P is its midpoint. Alright, and D and E are the points on the same side of AB. This D and E are the points on the same side of AB. Yes, they are on the upper side of AB, and we have to show that here angle BAD and ABE are equal. BAD and ABE are equal, and EPA and DBP are equal. So we have to show that these two triangles are congruent and AD equals to BE. Alright, so I'm waiting for your solution, and before that आप एक बार try करिए, then we will solve this question together. Alright guys. So what is given? Let's have a look what is given in this question. So here what is given? It is given that P is a midpoint. Alright, midpoint of what? P is a midpoint of AB. So if P is a midpoint of AB, so we can say that AP is equals to BP. Okay, any problem? No. Also angle BAD is equals to angle ABE. This BAD is equals to ABE, and one more given. So let it mark it as first equation, mark it as second, and also it is given that angle EPA is equals to angle DPB. Yeah, mark it as third equation. Alright, now let's move on to the proof of this question. To prove what we have to prove, that first triangle DAP is congruent to triangle EBP, and second we have to prove, this is first thing that we have to prove, and second we have to prove that AD equals to BE. These two things we have to prove. Alright, now let's move on to the proof of this question. Here, since angle EPA is equals to angle DPP. Okay, now what we have, actually we have EPA this and DPBP DPB is this one. If I add this part to both, so what I will say, add angle DPE on both sides. On both sides. So what we have, angle EPA plus angle DPE is equals to angle angle DPB plus angle DPE. Alright, so if I add this, what I will get? EPA plus this becomes what? Angle DPA. It becomes angle DPA. This part DPA. And the right hand side becomes what? Angle EPB. It becomes what? Angle EPB. Any doubt till here, guys? Sure? So, mark it as the fourth equation. Okay, now moving on to the next part. In triangle, we will say in triangle what? In two triangle DAP and triangle EBP. Okay, in triangle, in these two triangles, what we have? Angle DAP is equals to, we have what two types of angle? DAP equals to angle EBP. Yes, DAP is equals to EPB. And also we have what? AP is equals to what? BP. These two triangle, if I am talking about DAP, this part, and EBP, this part, so what I have? Angle DAP is equals to what? Angle EBP. Yes, and also we have AP equals to BP. From which part? From the first, from 1 we have this. From 1 we have these two parts equal, and also from fourth what we have? Angle DPA is equals to angle EPB. EPB. So what I will say, by angle side angle criteria, these two triangle, that is triangle DAP is congruent to triangle EBP. So by which criteria? By angle side angle criteria, by ASA criteria. These two triangles are what? These two triangles are congruent. Got it? So our first part is solved. Now moving on to the second part, AD equals to BE. Is AD and BE are a part of this triangle? So I can say that yes, AD equals to BE. AD equals to BE. By which? By CPCT. CPCT. That is corresponding parts of congruent triangle. When two triangles are equal, then all their corresponding parts are equal. So we can say that AD equals to BE by CPCT. Hence we can say that hence proved. We have proved both the parts. Alright guys. So any doubt, tell me. AD equals to BP by CPCT. Hence proof. Okay. So I have solved this second question also. If you have any doubt, tell me in the comment section. No? Alright, so no doubt. So let's solve. Sure, you have no doubt. So if you have no doubt, let's move on to the next concept. And here is the concept of isosceles triangle. So as we already know, what is isosceles triangle? The triangle in which two of the sides are equal. Alright. So till now we have studied the criteria for congruence of triangle. Now let's study some properties related to a triangle whose two sides are equal, and that triangle is known as what? Isosceles triangle. Alright, now first we will construct a triangle in which two of the sides is equals to 3.5 cm, 3.5 cm, and the third side is equals to 5 cm. So this is an example of what? This is an example of isosceles triangle. Alright, so what is an isosceles triangle? A triangle in which two sides are equal are called isosceles triangles. So here two sides are equal. Alright, so we observe that in such triangle, The angle opposite to the equal sides are equal. This is one of the property that angle opposite to the equal sides of a triangle are what? Equal. So opposite to this is this and opposite to this is this. So angle opposite to the equal sides are also equal. So this is very important result and it need to be true for the isosceles triangle also. So here angle B equals to angle C. Let's prove this theorem that angle opposite to the equal sides of a triangle are also equal. Ready guys? Okay, if you are ready, let's move on. Before that, let's visualize what is the actually meaning of an isosceles triangle. How the isosceles triangle look like. Okay, so see here, this is an isosceles triangle. ABC is an isosceles triangle. Here, AB is equals to AC is equals to 13.29. Alright, and here the side BC is equals to 11.43. Alright, so see here, the angle opposite to the equal sides are also equal. See here, angle B is equals to angle C and that is equals to 64.54. So this is actually the characteristic of isosceles triangle. That angle, that here the two sides as well as the two angles are equal. Got it guys? So understood? What is an isosceles triangle here? Alright, so if you understood, let's move on to the to our slide. Okay, so it's loading. Just a minute. Alright, so we are back to our slide and we have visualized what is isosceles triangle. Alright, so here the proof of the properties of isosceles triangle. What is the first property? Here we have an isosceles triangle ABC and here AB equals to AC. We need to prove that this angle B is equals to what? Angle C. We have to prove that angle B is equals to angle C. Alright, so for this we have to do some construction. What we will do, we will make the bisector of angle A. Okay, and D is the point of intersection of bisector of angle A and BC. D is what? Intersection of the bisector of angle A and BC. Okay, so little construction we have to do and this is the construction part. Now, let's move on. So in triangle BAD and CAD, what we have? AB equals to AC. Alright, it's given. An angle BAD is equals to angle CAD. It's by construction. And also AD equals to AD, it's common. Alright, so here, just a minute guys. Alright, so here can I say that triangle BAD is congruent to triangle CAD by which criteria? By side, angle, side criteria. Here the side and the included angles are equal. So we can say that by side angle side criteria, these two triangles are equal. And if the two triangles are equal, we can say that all the corresponding angles as well as all the corresponding sides are also equal. So here we can say that angle ABD is equals to angle ACD. And since why? By CPCT, that is corresponding part of congruence triangle. Alright, so here we can say that angle B is equals to angle C. Got it? Okay. Got it. So we have proved the first property, that is angle opposite to the equal sides are also equal. Okay, great. So I think now you understood the first theorem of the isosceles triangle. Okay. So now, have you thought about the converse of the converse of that theorem that we have actually discussed? The converse of the earlier theorem. What is the converse of that earlier theorem? If the two angles are equal, that is if angle B equals to angle C, that can we converse that AB equals to AC? Yes, can we conclude that AB equals to AC? So let's have a look. Alright. So for that theorem, we have to once again construct a triangle ABC. Okay, with BC of any length and angle B equals to angle C equals to 50 degree. Here the two angles, angle B and angle C is equals to 50 degree. First we have to draw a bisector of angle A and let this bisector bisects B at D. Alright. Okay, so we have done the construction part. Now let's have a look. Cut out the triangle from the sheet of paper and fold it along AD. If I fold the triangle along AD, what I will get? The vertex C exactly falls on the vertex B. Alright, this will happen now. This vertex B exactly fall on what? Exactly fall on the vertex C. This C fall on the vertex B. Alright, so what do you observe? That AC and AB actually what? It covers completely. So when they covers completely means what? AB is equals to AC. Alright, so thus what we conclude? That the sides opposite to them are also equal. That the sides opposite to the equal angles are also equal. So we have proof 2 of the theorem. What is the first theorem? Angle opposite to the equal sides are equal. And what is the second theorem? Side opposite to the angle, equal angles are also equal. Okay guys, so these are the two properties of isosceles triangle. Any doubt? Tell me. In these two properties, if you have any doubt, tell me fast. I think no doubt till here. Yes, किसी को कोई भी doubt नहीं है यहाँ तक? If no doubt, let's move on to some questions. Let's move on to the problems on properties of isosceles triangle. Ready guys? To the problems on properties of isosceles triangle? Yes? Okay. Alright, so let's move on to the first question. What is the statement for the first question? What is given in the question? In triangle ABC, the bisector AD of angle A is perpendicular to the BC. This bisector AD is perpendicular to what? BC. We have to show that AB and AC is equal and triangle ABC is isosceles triangle. So if we prove this that AB is equals to AC, then automatically we will prove that ABC is isosceles. Alright. So in triangle ABD and ACD, what we have? These are the two triangles ABD and ACD. So what we have? Angle BAD is equals to angle CAD. It is given, and also it is given that AD equals to AD. It's common. And once more thing that is given, that ADB is equals to ADC, both equals to 90 degree. So triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD. By which rule? By ASA congruence rule. So we know that these two triangles are equal. If these two triangles are congruent, so we can say that all the corresponding sides and all the corresponding angles are also equal. So we can say that AB equals to AC by which theorem? By CPCT, by corresponding part of congruence triangle. Thus we can say that triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle because these two sides are equal. Thus we can say that ABC is an isosceles triangle. Got it guys? Okay, sure. Any problem? Any doubt? No? Okay, so here the triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle and that is what we have to prove. Any doubt in this question? No? Alright. So let's move on to the second question. Before that, let me just check in the live chat. Any doubt to anyone? No? Alright. So let's move on to the second question. What is given in the second question? In an isosceles triangle ABC, here the side AB is equals to AC. Alright. And here the 2 points D and E are the points on the side BC. Such that what? BE is equals to CD. Alright. So we have to show what? We have to show that AD is equals to AE. Got it? These two things we have to show this. AD is equals to what? AE. Alright. So guys, ready? Let's solve this problem together. In triangle ABD and triangle ACE. So what is given? Let's have a look. What is given? AB is equals to AC. It is given that these two lines are equal. Alright. And also angle B is equals to angle C, because we already know the theorem that angle opposite to the equal sides are equal. So angle B is equals to angle C. These two equal. Alright. Now let's move on to the next one. Also we know that BE is equals to CD. Why? Because it is given. Okay. So this is given. And if I subtract that BE minus DE, means subtracting DE on both the side. So BE minus DE is equals to CD minus DE. So what we will get? We will get this part. BD equals to EC. Alright, so mark it as a third equation. So from first, second and third, what we will conclude? The triangle ABD is congruent to triangle AEC. By which criteria? By side angle side rule. Alright, so we can say that these two triangles are congruent by which criteria? By side angle side criteria. And thus we can say that AD is equals to what? AE by CPCT. That is congruent part of, that is the corresponding part of the congruence triangle. So we prove what we have to prove. AD equals to AE. Got it, guys? So once again revise this question, and if you have any doubt, tell me fast. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. What do you all say? Next question हम try करें. Okay, so what's given in the question? Let's read this question together. ABC is a triangle in which altitude BE and CF to the side AC and AB are equal. These two altitude, that is BE, these altitude BE and CF are equal to each other. Yes, alright, so we have to show what? We have to show that these two triangle, that is triangle ABE, is congruent to triangle what? ACF. We have to prove this first, and at second we have to prove that AB is equals to AC, and hence ABC is an isosceles triangle. So we have to prove these two parts. Alright, so ready? Ready guys? Let's solve this question together. Okay, so first let me just do one thing. Okay, so moving on to the solution of this question. Alright, so the solution for this question is, what is given? BE is equals to CF, and BE and CF are altitudes to AC and AB. These are altitudes to AC and AB. So we can say that angle, what two angles? Angle AEB is equals to angle AFC is equals to 90 degree, because B and CF are altitudes to these two lines. So these two angles are equals to 90 degree. Alright. So now what we have to consider? We have to prove what? We have to prove that these two triangle, that is triangle ABE, is congruent to triangle what? What is the next triangle? That is ACF. We have to prove these two triangles are congruent. Alright, so let's move on to the proof. So what is? So we have to consider in triangle ABE, this triangle ABE, and what is the next triangle? ABE and triangle ACF. Alright, so what is given? We have to, what is given in ABE and ACF? Angle AEB is equals to angle AFC, and both equals to what? 90 degree. Alright, and here also angle A is equals to angle A. Why? Because this angle is common in these two triangles. So we can say this angle is common. And also we can say that the side BE is equals to side CF. BE is equals to CF. So we can say that triangle ABE is congruent to triangle ACF. And by which congruence rule? We can say by angle side congruence rule, by AAS congruence rule. These two triangles are what? These two triangles are congruent. Got it guys? So this is the first part that we have to solve. Any doubt in this first part? So we have proved that triangle ABE is congruent to triangle what? ACF. Guys, okay? Any doubt in this part? No. No doubt. So let's move on to the second part that we have to prove, that here AB is equals to AC we have to prove. So what we will say, since triangle ABE is congruent to triangle ACF, so here AB is equals to AC by what? By CPCT, that is corresponding part of congruence triangle, and hence we proved this part also. So we have proved the first part as well as the second part. Okay guys, so any doubt in these two parts, in this question, in whole question? Tell me. Any doubt? Okay. So if you all say that no doubt ma'am, so let's move on to the next question. What do you all say? Shall we move on to the next one? Okay, so let's move on to one more question. And here is the question. What is given? Let's read this question together. What is given? Triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. ABC is an isosceles triangle in which AB is equals to AC and BA is produced to D such that AD equals to AB. Alright, so we have to show that this angle BCD is a right angle. So in this question we have to prove that BCD is a right angle. So guys, what you all say? आप लोग try करोगे this question or we will solve this question together? Tell me what you all do. So what I will do, let's solve this question together. I will help you with the solution part. Okay, what is given हम ये लिखते हैं and then question को solve करते हैं. So what is given here? It is given that AB is equals to what? AC. This is given. Also, it is given that AD is equals to AC. Also, AD equals to AC. So can I say that AB is equals to AD is equals to AC? All these are equal. Alright. And now what we have to prove? We have to prove that angle BCD is equals to 90 degree is a right angle. We have to prove this. Alright. So let's move on to the proof. What we have to consider? In triangle ABC, AB equals to AC. It's given. AB equals to AC. Alright, let me just remove this part. Okay, फिर हम question को solve करते हैं. We have already write what is given and all. Alright, so I am hiding this question part. Now, AB equals to AC, and also we know that if these two sides are equal, then angle opposite to the equal sides are also equal. So we can say that angle ABC is equals to angle ACB. What we will say? The reason is angle opposite to equal sides are equal. Equal sides are equal. Angle opposite to the equal sides are also equal. Alright, so we can write it like this. Now, in triangle ACD. Now moving on to the triangle ACD. What is given? That AC is equals to AD. Yeah, AD equals to AC. So we can say that angle ADC is equals to angle ACD. The same reason, angle opposite to equal sides are equal. Angle opposite to equal sides are equal. Equal sides are equal. This is the theorem that we have already proved. So now moving on to the triangle BCD, the bigger triangle. Moving on to this triangle BCD, this whole triangle. What we have? We can say that angle ABC plus this angle ABC plus angle BCD plus angle CDB is equals to what? 180 degree. And what is this theorem? This is the angle sum property of triangle. Angle sum property of triangle. This is the angle sum property of triangle. Alright, so by the angle sum property of triangle, and we have this first equation, this is the first equation, this is the second equation. Alright, so angle ABC is equals to somewhat angle ACB. So can I replace angle ABC by angle ACB? Any problem? No. Angle ABC equals to angle ACB from the first part, from the first equation. Alright, now we have angle BCD. Now we have CDB. This angle CD and B. So CDB angle is equals to angle ACD. Can I say this? Angle ACD equals to angle CDB. Yes, yeah, definitely I can say that angle ACD. See here from the second, ADC is equals to angle ACD. Yeah, so I have replaced CDB by what? Angle ACD. That is equals to what? 180 degree. Now, if I combine these two, angle ACD plus angle BCD, this is equals to what? 180 degree. So if I combine these two, see, angle ACB plus angle ACD, they together make what? Angle BCD. So can I replace it by this? Angle BCD plus angle BCD is equals to what? Is equals to 180 degree. And okay, now I'm solving the part, this part here. Okay, no problem. I'm solving the part here, the last part. So 2 times angle BCD is equals to what? 180 degree. So after solving this, I will get angle BCD is equals to what? 180 by 2, that is 90 degree. And that is what we have to prove. So hence we have proved this, hence proof that angle BCD is a 90 degree is a right angle triangle. Alright, so we have proved this part as this, that angle BCD is equals to 90 degree. Okay guys, let's check. एक बार आप solution को देखिए and if you have any doubt just ask me. Okay, so we have solved this question also, the fourth question of today's class. Not the fourth, sixth one, right? Yeah, this is the sixth question for the today's class. So let's check whether you have any doubt in this question or not. Understood? Okay, so if you understood this problem also, let's move on to the next part. So we have solved this question also. Let's move on to the next question. Alright, so what is given in this question? First read everyone. Triangle ABC and triangle DBC are two isosceles triangles. Here the two triangles, isosceles triangles are given. ABC and DBC are two isosceles triangles on the same base BC. We have to show what? ABD is equals to triangle ACD. Angle ABD, this part, this angle ABD is equals to angle ACD. We have to prove this. Alright guys, so once again आप एक बार question को read करिए, then we will solve this question together. What you will say? Okay. So first आप लोग भी एक बार इस question को read करिए, and before that let me just note down the solution. What is given in the solution? इसको लिखते हैं अपन. And okay. Alright. So what is given in the question? Let's have a look. Let's move on to the solution. So what is given? Given that ABC is an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. And if ABC is an isosceles triangle, this means AB is equals to AC. Mark it as a first equation. Also, DBC is an isosceles triangle. Is an isosceles triangle. So we will mark it as DBC is an isosceles triangle. So this means DB equals to DC. We will mark it as 2. Got it? Any doubt till here guys? No. Now what we have to prove? We have to prove that angle ABD is equals to angle ACD. We have to prove this. Alright, so let's move on to the solution. Before that, let me just hide the question. अब हमने question तो देख लिया. Let me just hide this question. Alright, so this is what we have to prove. Let's move on to the solution. Okay, so let's move on to the proof. Alright, so before the proof, we have to construct one thing. We have to do one thing. We have to join AD first. So join AD. So first let join AD. Alright, and now consider two triangles. Now consider the triangle ABD and this triangle and triangle ACD. Okay, so we are considering these two triangles ABD and triangle ACD. Alright, now in these two triangles AB equals to what? AB equals to AC. From first AB equals to what? AC. And also anything given? Tell me. Yeah, BD is equals to CD. Yeah, from second. It is also given. And anything is common here. We can say that AD is equals to AD. This is common here. So can I say from these three actually part, can I say these two triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD? By which criteria? By side congruence rule. By side congruence rule. Yes. Can I say this? Yes, these two triangles are congruent to each other. By which congruence rule? By side congruence rule. Okay. So when these two triangles are congruent, this whole triangle is congruent to this triangle. So when two triangles are congruent, then all their corresponding angles as well as all their corresponding sides are equal. So I can say that definitely I can say that angle ABD is equals to angle ACD and by which rule? By CPCT, that is corresponding part of the congruent triangle, and hence proof. This is what we have to prove. Hence proof. We have proved this part. Okay. Alright guys. So just go through the solution first, and if you have any doubt, tell me. Okay, alright. So if you understood this one, let's move on to the next slide and moving on to the fact. So there is one fact. The Greek mathematician Pappus, he took an intersecting approach to these results by noting that the triangle is congruent to itself in a different orientation. Means in different orientations also the triangles are congruent to each other. So which mathematician approached this? The Pappus Alexandria in the 4th century AD. Alright. Okay, so this is the known fact for you. Now, moving on to the last slide, and this is all about today's session. So what we have learned today, we have recalled the side angle side rule, the ASA rule and ASS congruence rule. Alright, we have recalled all these congruence rule. Then we have discussed isosceles triangle and its property. Then we have state and verify angle opposite to equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equal, and we have proved this statement and also solved the problem based on it. And next we have state and verify the sides opposite to the angles of a triangle are equal and solve the problems based on it. So we have done all these questions in all these topic in today's class. So guys, tell me, do you have any doubt in all these concepts? कोई भी छोटा वाला डाउट मोटा वाला डाउट है किसी को in all these concepts? Any problem? Any doubt? In today's class? No problem, no doubt at all. Okay guys, so thank you. That's all about today's class. So I think आपको सारे concepts clear होंगे. Let me just check in the live chat कि किसी को कोई भी doubt तो नहीं है till here. that we have discussed in today's class? यहाँ तक किसी को कोई भी doubt तो नहीं है? Let me just check. Okay. Alright guys, so if you have no doubt, then that's all about today's class. Hope you all enjoy the session, and if you have any doubt, then write your doubt in the comment section. तो हम next class में उस doubt को देखेंगे if you have any doubt. Okay, so okay, bye bye. We will meet again in the next session with this amount of energy. हम इसी energy से next session में करेंगे, and we will discuss more problem based on the congruence of triangle. Alright guys, so till then, bye bye, tata, and have a superb day guys. Bye bye.